We're recording. Okay, let me show you how these YouTubers are killing it. They're killing it, some of them, with these body cam video channels. Some people are not. So we're going over it together. That's why I'm picture in picture here, and I'm putting myself on the screen. If you guys followed this channel, you know it got demonetized. And so I'm putting myself on the screen to garner favor with YouTube because that makes it original. But some folks aren't doing that. I'm just going for it. I'm uploading it, mistakes and all. So stick with me. I'm sitting up here researching all these body cam video channels and showing you how much money they make. It's like an estimate, and I'm researching for myself because if I relaunch or I plan to launch a different body cam video channel, I want it to stay monetized. I mean, you have to make money. Some of them are free, but some of them cost money. I just got an estimate for a body cam channel, body cam footage rather, from Georgia. It'll be $200 and something. So anyway, let's look at some of these, see what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and which ones YouTube approves of. They don't really give us like hard and fast detailed rules. So there's this Real Body Cams one. Good grade of a B, according to Social Blade. They're killing it. They're making more than $200,000 per year. But they've been around, and only since last year. Just wait till you'll see this one. They started last month. I mean, right now as I'm making this, it's November 29th, 2023. And oh my goodness, I found one. They just started last month, and I'm like, what the heck? And they're probably making more like 100K. But you'll see. Okay, this one, Real Body Cams, they've been around just over a year. 131 subscribers, 86 uploads. So that's good. And what it can teach me, they've kind of ebbed and flowed here with the subscribers, and I like to see when they really hit it big. So they've been chugging along here, and there they are. And I like to just look at a little bit of what they're doing, because I think what YouTube really wants is a voiceover artist, preferably male. I've already got one lined up. We were just joking about that style of true crime voiceover, Keith Morrison type of voiceover, but I'm convinced that there's so many women that like true crime videos that they want to hear from a man. And YouTube, I guess they considered mine reused content. Some of it was really original body cam video footage that I went and paid for, and I got the CDs. I got them from police stations. I drove a long way to get the footage. But they considered it reused content, and so they didn't like the way I edited the videos. So I'm trying to see, what do they like? So I kind of just watch some people
So the 8 Sleep is a pop.
And I like to see, I'm going to mute that. I like to see what they consider what's good here. So
it's either the easy way or the hard way.
October 7th, 2023, an officer on patrol in Ohio spotted a black Chevy run a red light at an intersection.
So
Completely red light, not even green, not even whatsoever.
They've got a voiceover there for that one. And some of them, all they have is an intro voiceover, I noticed. You know, I don't want to play their videos. And a lot of them, these are pretty good here. You know, great titles. I don't know if they even mention the person who's in the video. It just says a female driver. Maybe that's part of what they want. Just no person's name. Drunk woman blows red light, claims immunity from DUI at home. And so they had a voiceover artist there. And it looks like maybe they just are taking the highlights. They're putting down lower thirds, so they have some labels down
My
there.
paperwork. I'll get you out of handcuffs, and then I'll release you to your mother. Does that sound good?
They're just
okay, so let me get this done, and then I'll get you out of here, okay? All right.
The suspect was issued a BMV 2255 form after refusing to submit a breath test, suspending her Ohio driver's license for 1 year.
So that's it. It doesn't look like...
Okay.
It doesn't look like a lot of voiceovers, which is good. If you've ever hired a good voiceover if you've ever hired a good voiceover artist, voicing can be a trip. So that's why I'm always chopping up and editing my videos. I don't feel like chopping and editing this one up. I just feel like putting it up raw, like it is, mistakes and all. We're doing this study together, and editing takes a lot of time. But voiceover artists can be pricey, you know, on Fiverr or on other places. Maybe you can hire someone to, it's not just $5, it's a lot more. There's word limits. So I plan to, if I can find another good one, to hire someone, maybe a male preferably, because there's so many women who watch true crime. I think they really want to hear from men that voiceover artist voice, that deep voice.
Placed the suspect under arrest and prepared to transport her to jail.
So there you go. That's how that one looks. And they're doing really well. I like to see, they have no shorts, so I like to see, and we can't tell readily anymore as easily as we used to be able to which sites are monetized, which YouTube channels are monetized, and which ones aren't. So we kind of have to go with Social Blade. So I'm going to assume Real Body Cams is indeed monetized. It says it's from the US. I don't know. I guess so. And November 19th created and 86 uploads, more than 200 grand. It's probably more like 250 grand a year, even 300 grand a year. And I like to see if they have shorts. They don't. They have a TikTok page. They probably, maybe that's a way they promote it over there. So they've got some nice followers. So they take, I guess, clips from there, not a lot. So I don't know if they really use it as that much of a promotion tool, but I like to see their oldest video a year ago and their popular videos. 3.3 million, stuff like that really helps.
If you've ever seen text behind...
So let's just kind of quiet that ad and see if they were always doing voiceovers.
August 7th at around 8 p.m., an officer with Santa Fe Police Department in New Mexico was on patrol when he saw a green vehicle with no license plates.
So you guys visit all of these channels and subscribe to them too if you want, because I know you guys, if you're over here at the body cam channel, you probably love watching body cams. Some of you have told me you just watch them, it relaxes you or even reduces your anxiety. So anyway, that's this one. They're doing well. 86 videos. We see their most popular, we see their oldest, and they do have that voiceover. Their thumbnails look kind of very similar. Let's look at the latest. Very simple. I like that. Entitled Woman's Tantrum, Drunk Cleveland Nurse. It's pretty simple. Okay, so that gives me a lot of clues on what YouTube wants, what they might accept, you know, without kicking you out of the YouTube partner program. So those are the lessons from there. We've got this one. I really also wanted to look at the ones who aren't doing that well, because that helps me too. It lets me know, okay, what not to do. This police body cam, they have a ton of uploads, 830 uploads, only 998 subscribers. I think that's Denmark, maybe? I don't know. Yep, Denmark. And they just seem like they're not doing well. So I was looking at why. So they've got some shorts on here. They've got a lot of shorts. I don't know if they don't have voiceovers. And maybe that's what YouTube really wants, a voiceover. I can't remember if I looked at this one. Oh yeah, this one had a lot of age restricted. So maybe they did stuff that was a little too violent. So that lets me know, don't do things maybe on YouTube that are too violent. They started age restricting all these videos. Yeah, they're talking about a shooting there. And this one isn't, if I remember correctly. Oh no, it is. A lot of them are, this is the one, not age restricted. Oh no, where was it? There was one of these that wasn't. Yeah, these are a bit much. I mean, burglar jumping off a roof. Are all of theirs age restricted? Well, that one just kind of went through. But I don't think there might not be any voiceovers, and that could be a problem. I didn't realize, how YouTube really likes a good voiceover. I assume, of course, this is a voiceover and my image, my face on the screen, because I'm trying to give YouTube overkill for this Plunder Bodycam Videos channel, so they will hopefully re-monetize it in January 2024. But when it comes to the lessons learned about bodycam videos, I want to just launch maybe a brand new one, start fresh, because sometimes maybe that helps. Starting fresh, I've heard, with fresh new videos, edited the way YouTube likes, maybe with a male voiceover, even though they could never say that. Maybe that's what the audience really likes, and then YouTube would approve it because they see that the audience likes that. Starting fresh, sometimes those videos really go viral. When instead of trying to rehash or restart an old channel that got demonetized, and even though it worked, thank God, for my main one, Plunder, I got it remonetized after deleting a lot of old videos. So I'm deleting old videos on this one too, and I'm going to start fresh with a different channel. So I don't know. A lot of these are kind of short. I see the time. I think this person just tried to upload raw bodycam videos. And they might have been too violent and it just didn't work. So their last video was a month ago. They might have given up on this channel. So it let me know, don't put stuff up that's too violent. This bodycam files, they're doing pretty well. 45 video uploads. And they started last year, September 11th. What a day to start, 2022. Nearly, probably more around 200, 250,000 maybe. If it's not shorts views, they don't have any shorts. The shorts views can overinflate the numbers, but they don't have any shorts views. And they just posted one 6 hours ago, less than 10 minutes, entitled Girlfriend. Entitled Girlfriend thinks something. So let's see.
On January 10th of 2023, officers from the DeLand Police Department noticed a car driving.
That's Florida. I like their titles. I like the way those titles looked, and it's a good voiceover and good editing.
Recklessly in a Walmart parking lot.
And maybe that's what people want to watch. Just an explanation and some good short editing, even though cops might give you, 6 hours worth of body cam footage or 25 hours or less than that. But they've got some good little titles.
I guess he gave him some lawful orders.
And they're changing it up because they're letting you know what the cops said. So it's great.
Back up!
It's great editing. And it's, there's some violence in there, but maybe not like shooting violence or no stabbing violence. And then they tell you at the end.
Officer without violence, resulting in a $500 bond for both. However, Axel's situation will be worse as he was given an additional charge for.
So that looks good. I don't want to play too much of their videos. Yeah, and these, they name the people, but it looks like only their first name. I mean, look at this, nearly 50,000 views. It was just uploaded, what, did I say 6 hours ago, I think? So many I'm looking at. And it's just explaining what happened. Reckless driving, Walmart parking lot. It just says behind the wheel was a man named Axel and his unhinged girlfriend, Jalixmar. So they don't name the entire, they don't name the entire person in the video. So that's good to know, and it's talking about Freedom of Information Act. It's public record. It's shown for educational purposes. I have put this kind of stuff in my about section or somewhere, but it helps to see. So that's it for that one. That's good. All these lessons are good. They're doing well. It's only been a year, and that's not bad. So you don't really need shorts. Bodycam Watch, I think they're doing well too. Bodycam Watch, yeah, really well. Look at that. But that might be their shorts. Let's see if they have... No, they don't even have shorts. So Bodycam Watch is doing really well, and they've only been around. This is what's like blowing my mind. It's amazing to maybe emulate the style of what these people are doing. Last year, not even a year old, this channel, they've got 71 uploads, making nearly $1 million a year, potentially. I mean, look at all this. That's something. And I like to see when things changed. I mean, they were already killing it in March of 2023 with like 3 million views, and it really went up August, and it really went up in September. So I like to see like 25 million views. I like to see what the heck happened. So in that one, the latest was just a day ago, and they talk
Here
about
is the ultimate gift.
Someone, 21-year-old, thinks she's entitled to go wherever she wants.
Call in reference to a female causing a disturbance at a local bar.
Now, to me, that almost sounds like an AI voice, but maybe it's not. Some people have a voice that sounds almost robotic to me, but let's just...
She's refusing.
And they're only about 8 minutes long, and they have a good little...
I'm sorry.
It's pretty cool.
Take off your... It's like...
Not much voiceover at all. It's just showing what happened.
You are...
And maybe they'll do something at the end.
But she was...
You're making me so slow.
Just the highlights.
We're supposed
There it
to
is.
take care of me, and here they are fucking keeping me captive and tying me up
And that's it.
giving me
Wow.
fucking...
I mean, barely any voiceovers. They have a bunch of subscribers. Again, let's look at the oldest video, 10 months ago. And pretty simple, you know, the thumbnails, they're pretty simple. Let's look at this and see. Blue cam watch, audio begins shortly. Yeah, because the audio takes a while. So they have an explanation here, but I don't see any voiceovers yet.
Run.
So maybe back then they didn't even do voiceovers. I don't know. That's kind of wild to me. But the late end, like these, do we have a voiceover?
We're gonna figure out in a second, but why are you running through this parking lot?
I had already started watching that one. I want to hear.
On October 16,
Still the
2021,
same. Yeah.
officers responded to a call from Walmart concerning 3 women attempting to shoplift.
You're hilarious. Come
The
here.
formula is pretty simple. It's like some of these are pretty short. Some people don't want to watch really long body cam videos. This one has 1 million, and it's like 5 days ago. She's telling someone you're low class. That's some good, simple, you know, a good simple
Time's
title
ticking.
there.
You're
And so you're low class, and it shows her face. And let's see.
2022, a woman drove around police barricades to travel down a street closed to traffic.
See, that sounds still like a computerized voice to me. It's something I've tried before, you know, these AI voices that supposedly sound so human, and maybe it isn't. But YouTube had demonetized that channel as well. So it's like a big study in what to see, what YouTube likes. But it's just telling you this woman, what she did. It doesn't tell you her name. And it has just different links. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's, when you see where people, the most replayed parts. I wonder why that's the most replayed.
The button or your finger?
The tip of my finger.
Okay.
Okay?
Can you imagine you want to just go meet your friends and you're looking for a parking spot and you take a chance going the wrong way in a one-way street?
So maybe just because she was complaining so much.
Perfect.
So that's it. I'm keeping it fair use. That's why I'm not playing a whole bunch of their videos, but I am studying this body cam watch, community page, all points bulletin. Okay, yeah. So, oh yeah, I watched that one. I remember this one. That was a trip. This will go in the history books, this woman in a restaurant. It's just simple. Yeah, ones like that are good. And let's see, their most popular again. 2 months ago, the moment cops realize a body is in the house. Or this one, leave me alone. And they're all about, 19 minutes, 25 minutes, 8 minutes, 15 minutes. So they're not super long, so that lets me know to edit them up to a good size where people aren't watching. Sometimes people want to see the whole thing, so I will still play the whole thing. Drink. I plan to play the whole thing still for people who like to see the entire body cam footage, but for, maybe I can put that on Patreon, or when I go over it on my main channel, Plunder, sometimes I'll just go through and leave commentary on really long footage and show people everything that cops have given me. But for a separate body cam video channel that's also approved by YouTube, maybe I'll just cut it up into 13 minutes, 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 20 minutes, even 6 minutes. I mean, these are good.
We have
This is
so many
really
clubs for cool.
helping me to get in mind what might work. And some of these people, I think, when it's shut
Disturbance
down,
call involving 2 intoxicated individuals who are refusing to leave the bar.
so of course that's great when anybody's acting a complete fool. So let's also look at maybe what doesn't work. So here's one, Akron area body cam. Doesn't look like it's doing much. It was just created in July though. That's a lot of uploads for July. And maybe don't put as many uploads up, because maybe then it's not getting edited well. There's no shorts on here. The oldest, yes, is 3 months ago. Akron police, and these are probably just straight body cam footage. Yeah, I mean, I got these. Yeah, I have those as well. And that's oldest, most popular. It just might end up being
Scene.
See, this has a voiceover.
The passenger exited the vehicle and began struggling with the officers. The body camera footage puts you in the perspective of the officers on scene.
I don't know why it didn't like that one. Was that video taken from some other channel? I mean, they have a voiceover. Why wouldn't this one be as popular as others? But one thing I've noticed here, the titles aren't as compelling. I mean, that one, it's like, oh my god, he punched me, you guys. And okay, so there's that one. But they're not pulling in. It's just like protection order violation. It's not really telling you. I mean, it tells you man trying to break in a house goes to jail. The titles aren't as strong as some of the others we've seen. And maybe that's why. But they do have a voiceover. I don't know. Do they have voiceovers on all of them?
On July 7th, 2023, Canton police were in pursuit of a man on a pit bike.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about some channels that just pop off and some don't. Baby mama drama. Maybe the titles and the thumbnails need work, and maybe it needs better editing, but at least they have a voiceover. Now this one is Cleveland area body camera. Not doing too badly. They probably make more than that again. You know, Social Blade tends to underestimate. Well, they do have shorts, so I'm not sure. They only have a couple of shorts, so I don't think this number is overinflated too much. So they might make around 75K. So 158,000 subscribers from the US entertainment. The user was created way back in 2017, but I don't know if they've been a body cam channel all that long. That's why I like to go to the oldest, because sometimes, see, that says 2 years ago. So yeah, in 2021, you know, you can have your YouTube user created, but then you might not upload any videos for a while. So they've got one from 2 years ago, but when did they start putting up body cam footage? That's a 911 call. So maybe around 2 years ago. What's their most popular one? A year ago. Duo arrested after robbing a bank, so there was some kind of arrest. Let's see if they have voiceovers.
Where's your emergency?
Dollar Bank.
Sorry, a camera trap. Keep low speed lane.
Looks like they just have the 911 call there. Most replayed part is this for some reason.
Vehicle is dysfunctional at this point. They struck a vehicle west.
So I figured it might have been a crash that happened, but I don't really see a lot of, I mean, I see the editing in terms of they put the 911 call in the back, underneath the video, but I don't know. Oh, that one got 1.5 million views. Let's look at that other one.
Is there any reason for please and thank you?
Drunk driver thinks she knows her rights. It doesn't look like a ton of editing, so I'm surprised. They're good. They're even still monetized. 2 guns, 99 bullets. And that got 1.5 million views. Nice, simple wording sometimes really helps. Yeah. See? But I don't think they have any voiceovers on this one. But a lot of them, they're probably unique videos that other people don't have. And so sometimes if it is unique to a different area, that might really work. Now this one didn't do too well. It's Chirac body-worn camera footage, 30 uploads. I mean, a lot of great views here. And it was just created last year. But the earnings aren't there. I'm thinking maybe they got demonetized or something, or let's look. Oh, that's that one I want to tell you about. But this one, it doesn't look like, I mean, their oldest one is 10 months ago. That video here.
When it comes to video creation,
if they have any voiceovers on here, so we kind of can see a pattern between the successful ones and the ones that aren't, kind of.
Under event 177.
So this is just 3 minutes long. Sounds like it's redacted. No voiceovers. Doesn't necessarily have the greatest. See, they did this 7 months ago, and so they were probably just kind of uploading videos without voiceovers, without great titles, without great thumbnails. Titles and thumbnails can be everything, and of course editing. So I guess it really didn't go anywhere.
I gotta grab my weapon. On that vehicle.
And I don't know, maybe YouTube doesn't like this much of a watermark like that. Who knows? YouTube doesn't tell you. This is the one that amazed me, this body cam leak. I mean, my goodness. They just started just last month. I mean, seriously, October 13th, 2023. Just last month they started. They probably make more than 70 grand a year. I think they have no shorts, if I'm not mistaken. It's not showing me their chart. I like to see their graphs, but anyway, this one, yeah, I watched this whole thing when Pretty Privilege Doesn't Work. It was pretty engaging, and I'm pretty sure they had voiceovers. But this is what tripped me out. Look at this, only 6 videos. They just started a month ago.
On August 13th, 2022, officers were dispatched to a hotel in Key West, Florida.
Very strong, good, deep voiceover voice. And so it's only 18 minutes long. I don't know if they put those chapters out. They put chapters, maybe chapters help. You know, they put it in there themselves. These are the chapters, so you know where to go. Who knows? That might help. I mean, my goodness. And no shorts, so their income isn't overinflated on Social Blade. Only 6 videos, and who knows how they got this many views. 84,000 views already, and then up to 862,000 views. Teacher shocking lesson with the police. Daughter gets arrested. Now that one went down to 8.1 views, not much, but then they rallied. They went right back up. I don't know how they did it and got all these views. Maybe this thumbnail was just too dark, but these other ones, they show emotion. They don't even have any text on the screen. I can experiment with that, and it's really good. I mean, great titles. Great titles. Teachers shocking lesson. Best friends arrested the day after they clash over husband. You know, just kind of getting clues. I think a lot of it is trial and error and just not giving up.
2. Officers were dispatched to a hotel in Key West, Florida, in reference to a physical disturbance.
So that again. Okay, so now we see what all they did. Let's look at police plug. You know, I've got a handful here we can examine together. It's all going to help us all. This one's doing well, police plug. It doesn't have a country, that's weird. User created 2 years ago, only 21 uploads, we'll see. Probably more than 100 grand a year, and this is what I like to see. If they're just going along, I mean, they were doing pretty well anyway, and then something happened in August, right there, September, to really shoot them up in the views and the subscribers. So I like to see, oh, what happened in September that really, you know, made them blow up. They don't have shorts. I see the videos. I like to look at the oldest. So that's 2 years ago. See, they switched up their whole thing. Everybody's figuring out, I better switch my channel or start a body cam channel, because there it is, 8 months ago. That one did well, 59 grand. So they totally switched from whatever they were talking about here over to body cam. And it really worked. I mean, look at these views from before. This is amazing compared to, I like the frame they actually put around their thumbnails. And then it just started blowing up after that. So technically they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 body cam videos. And that's what's really helping them. And I don't know, let's just see if they've got any.
How's it going, guys?
I don't know if they have voiceovers at all. So, and this one's 41 minutes long. So some people, I guess, just experiment with a mix. You know, there's no hard and fast rule. It's hard to pen down exactly what YouTube wants. But that's among their most popular are the body cam videos. Second one there, third one there. So that's interesting. We've got Police Plug. How are they doing? They're doing, I mean, B-, but they're not making much. They started the user 2 years ago, so something is going wrong here. And sometimes you don't know what it is. So they put up one 6 days ago.
JD Power now ranks sleep.
You know, well, they're misspelling things. That's probably not good. You know you have a problem when the officer already knows your name and family history. OVI arrest.
Do anything.
Evening, Jade.
Ended license getting. Hey everyone, welcome back to our.
I think I went to the wrong one. Police. Oh no. Yeah, I did go to the wrong one. Yeah, so 3 weeks ago they got 1.3 million views, 18-year-old fakes 911 hostage call.
On April 7th, 2023, at around 4:24 p.m., a call was made to the emergency 911 center. A female caller reported that there was a man at McDonald's.
So I don't know exactly why they're not doing as well as you would expect them. Maybe it's really the titles are everything once again and again. The thumbnails, but I don't know why they're not doing that well. 11 months ago when the story doesn't add up. They're about, 14 minutes, 21 minutes. It's just no rhyme or reason to me, kind of, but certain things you can pick out. So they're not doing well, but this Texas Sense, they're not doing well either. Okay, so both of these are a good study, and it's just not doing well. They have the misspelling in that title. I think they're the ones who changed over. Oh no, Truth Exposed, that's what Text Sense Cam means. And I mean, they have the thumbnails, but they have the borders around them. But for some reason, so they switched over too. They were a different channel, and maybe that's part of the reason. But the other one that switched over was doing really well. This one that switched over, it's not doing as well as some.
Fucking scared. I've never been in jail in my life.
A woman was pulled over by law enforcement officers due.
So they've got voiceovers. I don't know. Let's just look at a few more I have pulled up and we'll wrap it up. Police Daily Cam. This one's doing kind of well. 111 uploads. A user created back in 2018. So let's see what's happening here. They had a big uptick recently. That many subscribers, going from, still 3,000 video views all the way up to 1.8 million. That just happened August 2023. And they're probably making a decent amount. So let's go back here and see. Good, there's no shorts, and they've got the nice little border around. It's funny how a lot of people put a border in these police body cam video channels. They put a border, interestingly, around their thumbnails, and they don't put any words. Well, they used to. DUI, ma'am. But let's look at what they used to be on this channel. Some people just keep their old stuff. It's so interesting. You see the theme here. It's like a lot of non-US videos, and then all of a sudden people realize I better get into the body cam game, because when you think about it, it's the perfect footage. There's footage out there. Us taxpayers are paying for it. Sometimes we're paying for it twice, because like when I pay for Georgia body cam footage, the citizens of Georgia have already paid for that, but then I pay the police again to work, $20-something an hour or more. They have to redact it or do whatever their time, till they give it to me for privacy's sake and reasons. And then I edit it even more and put it up. So to me, it's all this footage back there that otherwise would have just gone unnoticed or unseen, or what is the point of the body cam videos? The ones we're paying for the cameras, the cops to be equipped with it. We get to see what they do each day. And so they started here. Petite theft. This girl had a collision after having a party with her friends. Woman high on crack. Troubled teens cry for help. So they switched over, it looks like, just 3 months ago. And that's what sent them like, okay, because I said, in August they really went up. So some people are discovering the body cam game. So now it's become their most popular. Let's look at this.
I think I found the solution to
their most popular video. Let's go back there. Their most popular video.
in there as well.
Hey! Stop!
From 3 months ago, it's a good beginning there.
A passenger decided she wasn't hanging around any longer during the search and jumped.
So there you go. They've got a good voiceover artist. Yeah, it's good stuff here. And this is, now see, this says Creative Commons Attribution License, reuse allowed. So I wonder, is this even their video to begin with? Or did they just find it from someone else's channel and put it up, and that's what they're working with? It'd be really interesting to see where they got this video. Did they, you know, do like I do and fill out all these FOIAs and pay if I have to and wait? You know, sometimes it takes months or weeks or days or what have you to get the footage, bring it in, watch it, edit it. You know, it's a lot of work. Or did they just, I wonder, take this from someone else? And is it just the game of, by the time YouTube figures out, you know, if it's reused content, will they eventually get demonetized? And then will they just switch and start it all over again? Could be. It's pretty interesting. So their oldest is other stuff, their latest body cam videos. And people are doing well with it. And so I think we only have 2 or 3 more. Let's see. I pulled a few. Yeah, we only have a couple more. And thanks for spending this time with me. If you're interested, you can go subscribe to all these people. Lens of Law. How are they doing? Pretty good. 30 grand. They're from the US. The user was created way back in 2008. But look what happened. It's like, oh, nothing. 0 video views. Nothing, nothing, nothing. All along. And then all of a sudden, July of this year is when they really started getting views. June, then July, and then whoop, up in August. Wow, August was great for a lot of people. So let's see what happened in August. Making a decent living here. So here we go. The oldest is only 5 months ago. Don't do this if you want to avoid jail. So it's giving you all these regular, kind of just regular thumbnails without adding anything. Not a ton of videos here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 videos. What's their most popular? Yeah, I could have just looked right there. And look at that, 7.3 million views, 14 minutes long.
On March 19th, 2023, in Marshfield, Wisconsin, a distressing 911 call was received from a female urgently requesting an officer's assistance, but...
And I think that's one thing that as soon as you open the video, come in with the voiceover, the male. You've noticed it's all male voiceovers. So that's what I'm going with. I've got a great voiceover artist lined up, and I plan to get more. You know, that's one popular theme. I don't know, call it sexist if you want. It's what I'm noticing here. Those are the ones, and I don't even see any. They didn't even add anything on the screen. I don't know what they went through to get this body cam footage, but it doesn't look like a ton of editing. Not from what I'm scrolling through and scrubbing through. You know, I don't want to play their whole video, but they probably maybe just watch it, see what it contains. They're not even...
For what? Bring me to the hospital, I want to kill myself.
You know, there doesn't look like a lot of editing here. It's just a good 14-minute long body cam video and explaining what happened. And just name her Kayla. We don't see her full name. That's it. We comply with YouTube's fair use policy by condensing hours of footage into engaging highlights. Oh, so they do have, oh, the shorts, that these are people who are remixing it. So that's it. They're doing good. And then the last case study we can examine, Crime Cam Now. And there's probably a ton more, but these are the body cam video channels I found. Oh, they're really killing it. Now look at this. User created February 1st, 2022. 163 uploads. That's quite a lot. You know, maybe that's part of the thing. Just get a lot of videos, even though it can take time to research. But, and then that's another thing, hiring people to go through police reports and request all the videos and pull them in. And then the editing, but more than $300,000 per year if they don't have shorts. Well, they have shorts, so that might be overinflated, but they only have 3 shorts, so it's not that overinflated. So they were down here, you know, last year, a year ago, basically. Then they started really coming up. Wow, 5.8 million in June, so they really have done well this year. And good titles, I mean, and good thumbnails. You can see the good yellow on the black text. That really gets some good views. You got the wrong guy. I mean, that's perfect. That looks like a movie there.
On March 20th, 2021, a Doraville police officer was on his usual patrol when he spotted a white Porsche SUV running a red light.
Again, that sounds like AI voice to me. And that could be another thing I try again. I could try some AI voices and, you know, I don't want to do anything that would... But it takes work. It takes trial and error. It takes work to figure out what YouTube wants. So the oldest here on our last examination was 11 months ago, and it got 1.3 million views. Wow. Officers nearly killed. Wow. She had to go to the bathroom. And there's her about 8 minutes, 28 minutes, whatever. Odell Beckham Jr. kicked off flight, so they've got that. Only 7.5. Now, see, these are videos I've seen. You know, these aren't just original. Sometimes, of course, if it's a body cam video and it's kind of popular, like with a popular guy, a lot of different organizations are going to be playing it. And I didn't know if that's why YouTube thought mine was reused content, because I had some unique original body cam videos and then others that other people have seen, like that girl on that Florida Dog Beach who drove her car into the water, and even if you get it directly from police, but you get it from the police Twitter or their Facebook or whatever, and then other people are pulling it down too. And even if you think you've chopped it up uniquely enough, if it doesn't have maybe that voiceover, that male voiceover, and even though I did put, you know, lower thirds and everything on some of them, and they were so unique, I don't know. I think it's just, again, a lot of trial and error. But look at this, bank fraudster busted. Hit him up. Cry me a river. But let's see, what are their most popular before we get out of here? And they've got a Facebook page. Most popular couple arrested for attempted vehicle purchase with fake IDs. That's interesting.
15 pounds.
So let's see how long they are. So we've got an idea that who knows what will work for YouTube. That's what I'm learning. You just have to try. But
18th, 2022, Chamblee police officers responded to a call from Landmark Atlanta dealership regarding a suspicious couple attempting to purchase a vehicle using fraudulent ID.
that totally sounds like a computerized voice to me. And I know some people have those voices, but I guess I just get frustrated with YouTube when you try certain things. Lately, they're just like, let us know if it's artificial intelligence. And I don't know if they have the new CEO and maybe rules have changed. I just wish they would tell you exactly, this is what we like for the YouTube Partner Program, this is what we don't like. But this was a great thumbnail, the way they've got this guy all pushed up against the wall. Why can't I repay what I stole? Hit and run. So the long ones are pretty good too. So these are kind of longer, 23 minutes, 25, 48 minutes. Ding, ding, I will ring your bell. And some of these, yeah, they look very unique. And I don't know if they have...
On January 9th, 2022, Austell police officer observed a vehicle crossing over a median in Austell, Georgia. The officer promptly initiated a traffic stop to address the situation.
And maybe that's not a computerized voice. Oh, and they do have their watermark back there. So that's what I was looking for. I'm like, does YouTube not like watermarks? It's very faint. And it's just kind of... Again, I don't see a ton of editing here. I think the main thing I'm just going to try is get tons of body cam videos, get the voiceover artist to come right in the beginning, put text on the screen explaining, and have them come in at the end and call it a day and see how that works, and try and, you know, get really unique footage. And I like to scroll my watermark. Hopefully YouTube is fine with scrolling watermarks. That makes it harder for people to steal your content and just, you know, put something over it or whatever. I'm going to try that. and see if that will please YouTube, and maybe not be so kind, and people just emailing me and asking me for body cam footage. Not YouTubers I like. I mean, there's ones I love, like The Docket. We exchange footage all the time. That's fine. But I mean, like, these randoms that I don't know, like, someone emailed me for this body cam footage, and some of them I would just say no. And I mean, even big publications, well, some of them I've given, like News Nation, they're great. They credited me for some body cam footage. And other people had emailed me for a certain body cam footage, and yeah, Inside Edition, and they want the raw footage, and they're like, we promise we'll give you credit, and I'm just like, And then this other person emailed me for footage, and I just went ahead and gave it to him, and then he like ghosted. I was like, oh yeah, let me know your channel here, you can have this, I'll sub to you, blah blah blah, and it was just like ghosting. I put it on Google Drive, gave it to them. So at this point, we'll see what happens, but I just want to work hard, get the footage, tell a good story, have the voiceover artist mail once again, put the footage up there, have the good voice, tell a good story. It really helps highlight the good cops that are out there. It helps people learn about the law. And it's amazing. People really want to watch it. As witnessed by all of these we've watched, people love watching body cam videos. It helps us know how to stay on the good side of the law and realize rules and laws we may not have understood. So thanks so much for watching this entire long thing with me. This is something I would just be sitting here doing, researching anyway, as I'm researching what YouTube likes, just to see how to resurrect this channel, even though I'm just resurrecting it with this, with my face on the screen, with this little learning educational lesson. It's helping me learn how to launch a new channel, and I'll tell you guys about that one whenever I launch it, so you can come over there and see, okay, will that be acceptable for the YouTube Partner Program? Will this, be acceptable on this channel? We will see. Thank you so much for watching, as always. So thank you. And we'll just keep going. Never give up. Take care. Where's my stop?